Welcome back to some more beautiful Witchfire content. I noticed in the community not a lot of people know either the location of the vaults or how to actually progress through the vaults. So today I kind of just wanted to do like a little walkthrough talkthrough, and I think the best place to start is the first one because I think that's where newer players freak out the most. So let's just jump into it. I realized in the intro that I sort of messed up the location that I teleported to. So you're actually going to be teleporting to Isle of the Damned. We're starting at the very first one, very basics. So, Vaults is located right here, inside this little small cathedral portion. If you ever see a mark glowing like that on the wall, it means you need Genosis to activate it. Usually, for this one, you need Genosis 1, which is super basic. You get it very, very early on in the game. Very easy to access. With these Genosis ports, though, you do need to pay Witchfire to enter them. So for this one, I believe it's only 2,500. Super easy to get past. For the location, you're literally just going to come down the path from the tower. Right where the tower is, you're just going to walk down this little path, and it'll be right here. If you spawn over here, just run up the beach, and it's right exactly where I am standing. Go ahead and take a moment. Alright. So, moving forward into this, I highly recommend you bring a long-range weapon, such as like the bolt action that I'm currently using, or sniper rifles are also really good for this, as well as a weapon that is very good with rapid-fire killing. If you have a heavy spell like the bell works great for this as well, but in this case I'm going to be using the Rotten Fiend, which basically just summons a Grenadier by my side to help me kill things. And then it's really up to choice on what light spell you take. Things that stun are very good for this because of the amount of enemies. So now you'll notice in the top left hand corner that a timer is starting to tick down. It's going to seem like a lot of pressure to work with. Don't worry about it. Don't even focus on it. If you focus on it, you're going to start to freak out a little bit. But you want to take these enemies at a range, because if you just try and rush in there, more than likely you're going to die. And it's not going to be very cash money. So go ahead and get through this now. If I could actually hit my shots, that'd be sick. And not get hit in the process. But yeah, if you try and rush up early, it'll automatically spawn more enemies on top of you to deal with. Nobody likes more enemies. Unless you just want to do more killing. But as you push up, if you don't kill these guys up front first, they're going to start to push back. Them pushing back is completely fine. When you kill them and you start to push onto this bridge, enemies are going to start spawning behind you as well as in front of you. I believe a knight spawns behind. No, it's just one of these guys. Best bet is to just run all the way back to the beginning. You can push it if you want to, but again, it's really up to you. Kill off this last guy here. Sweet. Now you can proceed forward. This next room is arguably the worst part of this. Oh, I forgot the 3 knights here. I'm just gonna heal. But yeah, this next room is arguably probably one of the worst rooms about this. A bunch of these little guys start to spawn. And this is where your rapid fire weapon is really going to come in handy. I recommend sticking to these poles very closely, or these statues very closely, as their ranged attacks do curve. And they, at a low level, if you're trying to just plunge into this, they deal a lot of damage. Continuing forward after clearing this room, you're going to jump down this little hole. And this is where things get interesting, and you might discover a new mechanic behind this, which we'll talk about here shortly. Kill these guys here. Cool. Then you're going to jump down onto this platform. And this is when you're going to start to notice that sanity meter. Now, here is the beautiful thing about that sanity meter. It seems alarming, and it seems scary, which, yes, it is. However, that sanity will not affect you until that sanity bar is fully gone. Once that sanity is fully gone, it's going to start doing massive chunks of your health. So the more you could avoid it, the better, honestly. Summon the Grenadier. This is also where the bell really helps, in my opinion. Very, as long as he doesn't shoot the wall, man. They're shooting me in my back. That would suck too. Again, this is where your long-range weapon comes in. You can dip in and out of this little green fort here. It's not going to hurt you, I promise you. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Cool. After you kill those guys, you can pretty much proceed as normal. I recommend jumping up there where that little fort is, because, I mean, that's pretty much the way to go. However, when enemies start to file in here, again, rapid fire weapon. You could also use, if you don't have the Plague Bringer yet, I think that's what this gun is called. If you don't have this rapid fire decaying pistol yet, good alternative to this would probably be the assault rifle, one of the assault rifles, either the one that gathers heat really quickly, or the, just like the base one. So as you can see there, sanity bar went fully down to nothing, and it did hurt. We still have 2 minutes 35 seconds, but that is still plenty of time. Also, feel free to use your demonic ammo at any point during this vault. There is not going to be a big bad final boss. And as we come into here, this is the final room. A bunch of enemies are going to spawn. Perfectly fine. Use your light spell, clear them out. Use your rapid fire weapon if you need to. Use your long range weapon to pick off some of the guys who like to sit in the back, like the snipers. And pretty much just go at your own pace. Like, that timer, it seems alarming, but really just go at your own pace. Like, don't rush the process, because if you rush, that's when you're more likely to mess it up. This guy is annoying. Love the enemy design, hate the enemy. If I could just hit this guy, that'd be great. There we go. And look at that. Just like that, vault is fully completed. Now, this green ray is still going to affect your sanity, so please do not try and just run headfirst into it thinking you're Leroy Jenkins. You are not him. However, if you would like to be risky with it, you could just straight up run up to that statue up front there, and there will be a relic. There will be this relic sitting there for you. I highly recommend picking up this relic if you do not yet have it, as this thing will carry. This thing is kind of buggy right now in a sense of, like, if I were to get a headshot with the right timing with this bolt action rifle, instead of dealing 100 chain damage, this will deal 400 chain damage. I have seen multiple cases of that. Given, you got to get pretty lucky to get that. There are more Genosis symbols up there, which we will talk about here in a second. But this is where your loot is going to be. Best bet is to just hide behind the poles. In the chest, nothing too special, just a bunch of gold. Always super useful. Use it towards your projects, use it towards whatever you really want to. I think the main prize is the relic in the center. So now, moving back this way, towards these symbols, if you jump through here, it's just a shortcut to get right back to the beginning. Saves you so much time, so much effort. And that is the vault on the Island of the Damned. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns with this vault, please let me know in the comments. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy this, please consider checking out my other Witchfire content that's on my channel, as I do try and post it more daily and more recently. But yeah, till next time, guys.